All right, here we go. This broadcast is now live. I'm D-Lake for Prez, reporting for The Media Speaks. Find us on YouTube by searching The Media Speaks. That's right. I'm joined this morning by Sam I.B. DeGangi, Sam of the Correct Views, the band passing time. He's a writer at the Conservative Daily Post. You can just find him all over the internet. Just look up Sam I.B. DeGangi. Sam, how are you doing?
Greetings, unsettled souls. Welcome to the Saturday edition.
Awesome, Sam. So great when you're on. Now, Sam, this week a lot went down. Donald Trump met with the president of China, Xi. During that meeting, it was actually the time on late Thursday, like after dinner, or he was texting during dinner and his date got upset. He was talking to someone else about bombing, launching 59 Tomahawk missiles into Syria. And I just wanted to point out that both my parents worked on the Tomahawk missile, and so it's my favorite missile. Sam,
who worked on the missile?
Both my parents. My dad was actually on the Tomahawk nuclear test team. He was on his nuclear submarine in the Navy. He was actually on the news when they did some of their first test launches. But my mom actually had higher top secret clearance. She was a contractor who worked on the guidance system, computer guidance system there for the Tomahawk missile, my favorite missile. 59 Tomahawk missiles were launched into Syria to devastate an air base. They didn't exactly destroy the runway. That requires overhead.
It's open again.
That requires like overhead planes with massive, heavier weight destruction to destroy the actual runway. But some planes were destroyed and some other shit happened, which was, according to Donald Trump, in response to a chemical attack that still wasn't really didn't come out all the way that maybe that's exactly what happened. So there's a little bit of questioning, and Russia has a different narrative about how the chemical attack went down, but yet there was a response from Donald Trump. What bothers me, Sam, before I go to you, is the people that are really happy and excited about this attack. And when it's John McCain and Lindsey Graham and Hillary Clinton was saying the same thing the same day, but I said it's to sort of bring those people out of the weeds and expose them. So I don't know, Sam, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about Trump strikes Assad, today's top headline? Go ahead.
When not only are the people that you're saying in favor of it, but when people like Rand Paul are not, then we have to really look at where we're standing on what Trump did. I have two articles on it for anyone that wants to read it at Conservative Daily Post. It's the first one was breaking U.S. launches 60, which of course we know now is 59. Missile attacks against Syria, Russian-backed airbase. I literally was typing that as it was happening. And then there is the follow-up, Russian battleships moving rapidly towards U.S. destroyers involved in Syrian strike. And I've been saying this: if you voted for Donald Trump,
and real quickly, Sam, DeGangi, you are the top article at Conservative Daily Post. Anyone can go there right now if you have internet connection. Obviously, if you're watching the show, you do. Go to conservativedailypost.com. Top article: breaking U.S. launches 60 missile attack against. Of course, the headline is too long. Again, on this website all the time, Sam. Against Syrian Russia-backed airbase. D-Lake for Press reporting. Sam I.B.'s article. The Associated Press is reporting that U.S. attacks Syrian airbase with about 60 missiles after Syrian chemical weapons attack. Oh, Sam, it's bringing up videos and noise? What's happening? Okay, Sam, go ahead.
Those two things I think are
is it
amazing.
me?
No, it's me, I think.
Oh. I want to mention, too, when you go to some of these articles, you'll say, well, it's posted on the 7th. Today is the 9th. We put new articles up, and we do update the old ones.
Yeah, but Sam, I mean, it's still the top breaking news is when you stumbled home from the bar.
I wanted to mention that's why, yeah, because it's updated at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have an update? And did you see that the president sent a letter to Congress about his intentions and why he did what he did, and like there might be further action?
I think that that's a very bad idea for two reasons. First of all, Assad doesn't have a motive here whatsoever.
Mm.
Second of all, I mean, well, first of all, by that I mean, for those who might not know, ISIS was on the run, and Syria is fighting both the U.S. and ISIS. If we topple Assad, then we could be helping ISIS.
Right. And
the other thing I don't like is that Russia is saying that this could lead to World War III, and I'm sorry if this sounds a little cold, but the world's not worth Syria. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Let Syria rot if that's what's going to happen. It's not worth it right now.
Sam, I couldn't agree more.
But if we voted for Trump, then we have to at least trust him to see this out, is the other side I've been pushing in my stories. The second shoe is that there isn't anybody on that stage except Rand Paul and Richard Duncan that probably wouldn't have done this.
And
on the ballot,
you kind of, let me just read a paragraph that you wrote, Sam, because you kind of outline everything you're saying. It may be that Trump was pushed, in quotes, into this. This can be thought of as at least a notion of interest, since both retired Liberty hero Ron Paul and his son, Senator Rand Paul from Kentucky, warned against such a reply in Syria, according to Prison Planet. However, Donald Trump is not known to be one who acts without reason. It was the president who declared that he was hacked on Twitter and proved it after the tweet, much to the frustration of his leftist haters. As such, it is doubtful that the White House would allow an attack, considering that the president ran on a platform of not using force unless needed, unless he had facts on his side. Donald Trump is not going to risk World War III for a whim. Now, I mean, it's reported that the facts that he did have from his National Security Council at the time, Sam, and he went with basically maybe the least hawkish, or, you know, not the least, well, the least destructive in terms of military might.
He felt like he had to do something in case it was right. So what was the least damage he could do?
Was a line crossed? He said many lines were crossed. Yeah. He said many lines were crossed. Some people said that his daughter pushed him into it, but I mean, who cares who your influences are? You're the president. You made the decision. I was fucking having dinner with the president of China, and you think just the only person I listen to is my daughter? Well, I listen to everybody.
Well, we got to think about this too. Let's pretend you're trying to send a message to North Korea, and you're trying to send a message to China that says, "Look, you can back down like Assad did, and we will leave you alone, or you can act out, and we're going to attack you." The trouble with that is we don't know for sure that Syria acted out. And if they didn't, and stay with me, friends, this is very important. If they did not act out, then the message that we have sent to China is, we might attack you even if you didn't do anything wrong. That is not the message that we wanted to send. And that's the one point that I've been working very, very hard to get everyone to understand the most, is that we don't know for sure that there was anything done wrong by Syria. So the message that we could be sending is that America attacks you when they have false data. That's not good.
Do you think that the airstrike itself was just a slap on the wrist? They didn't destroy the runway. They destroyed a few planes. They used the deconfliction channel to alert not the Kremlin. They didn't call Vladimir Putin, but they called the deconfliction military apparatus hotline to say, you know,
supposedly
we don't want to kill any Russians. Get the Russians out of there.
They almost hit Medvedev. Huh? It landed near a building that Medvedev was in.
Medvedev, you mean the Russian spokesman guy?
I believe he was him or somebody from his entourage. Type in Trump almost bombed ambassador or one of the people from either him or his entourage, I believe, were in a building that was almost hit by the rockets.
Uh-huh. Dmitry Medvedev is a Russian politician, the prime minister. Oh, okay. No, I was thinking of Dmitry. I was thinking of Peskov or whatever. I mean, it's hard to keep track of all these Russian guys, but I think his name is Dmitry too. I'm not really sure. It's not Vladimir.
Everybody thinks
Vladimir. How many Vladimirs are there in Russia?
As many Smiths as there are in the U.S. Or maybe Davids and Sams.
Yeah, I mean, it's like his first name, right? So, I don't know. It seems like the most popular. It's like John. All right. So I'm getting some weed whacking here. I got the kittens meowing. Why don't you go ahead?
Yeah,
why don't you go ahead with?
We don't do this friends on Kitten Cam. D-Lake has newborn kittens in the house, so that's why the show is going to be short.
Okay, so Sam, why don't you take the lead here about U.S.-Russia relations? Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I think at first things were going a bit calmer. This is dated from Blasting News, and it came out, I think, just a couple of days ago. Moscow had played an April Fool's prank over a Russian hacking scandal, and I am going somewhere with this. The Russian Foreign Ministry played a prank on April 1st, obviously, in both Russian and English, by posting a recorded message on all its verified social media accounts. They said it was a pilot recording for use as an automated response in all Russian embassies and consulates. It's an April Fool's joke. It all sounds very official and normal as it starts off, with the voice asking the caller to choose from various options. However, those options are to choose which method you choose to have the Russians meddle in your election. The message brings in virtually every aspect on the ongoing Russian scandal, including various contracts made by President Donald Trump, aides in Moscow. The first option tells you if you wish to arrange a call from a Russian diplomat, you must press 1. The other options include number 2, where you can request the services of Russian hackers, and number 3, the option to choose if you want to request interference in an election. And I think there was a playfulness to the argument that was even okayed by Putin. That is now turning more serious and more pointed. And I think the days of this being something approached lightly, because we all know that unless you're a Democrat, everyone has proven that there is no connection between Russia and Donald Trump. But there just isn't. Sorry, friends, there isn't. Everything proves no. But I do worry greatly that now things are serious, and you won't see things like that happening. That there is a new seriousness here that is much worse than the lies about Russian prostitutes and hacks for the election. What do you got, D-Lake?
I'm sorry, Sam. Can I interrupt you? Because you brought up April Fool's Day, and did you see that Pornhub pulled a hilariously cruel but brilliant April Fool's prank on its users?
No.
Pornhub, one of the largest pornographic, movie.
I've never heard of it.
Websites that Sam's never heard of. The last thing you'd ever want Pornhub to do is automatically share your videos across your social media accounts on April Fool's Day. The website brutally pranked its users with the abrupt pop-up that read, "No need to manually share your video to your friends and family ever again, because this new revolutionary feature does it for you." It's got a thumbs up that, looks like Facebook. It's blue like Facebook. It's all, "Thanks, Pornhub." And it's like, what the fuck? Reverse this now. WTF? And then when you click, oh my God, why is this happening? Why is it Facebook sharing my porno to my friends? No. When you click that, it's here, you're on your phone. "Thanks for sharing. Pornhub is now automatically sharing your videos with everyone you know. Thanks, Pornhub." And then when you click WTF, it says, "Happy April Fools. Don't worry. Like, we got you. You're protected. Next time, use incognito." All right,
that is awesome.
Sorry,
that
I
is
went
awesome.
During U.S.-Russia relations. I'm sure Russia had some good pranks too. Go ahead.
I mean, we let's face it. We came out here on Sunday. You have newborn kittens in the house. I'm going to do my David Lake impersonation. We came here on Sunday. Well, I've got newborn kittens in the house, and we still came out here, and we still gave you the news. Who else does that on a Sunday? So, I mean, we did it.
Thank you. And don't forget, subscribe below. If you're new to the channel, we need more subscribers. We need more viewers. Look, I'm trying to get Jordan Sather on the show from Destroying the Illusion. He could be here next week. It's going to be amazing. We always have amazing guests. Anne-Marie and Nikki Darling, they have they have the link. Or at least Anne-Marie has the link.
Well, I'm going to
She hasn't been on for like 3 weeks. But,
well, we're going to speak.
But we always have amazing guests. We have cool people on the show.
Well, we're gonna speed this up because we all know that D-Lake.
I have baby.
No, D-Lake, I got this. Like before people tune out, I got this. Ladies and gentlemen, we all like little pussy. Well, David Lake has a little pussy waiting for him just in the other room, and the mother isn't feeding the poor little kitten. So we want to make sure that D-Lake can go and take care of his little pussy that's waiting in the other room. So what I'm going to do is you're going to get 2 science reports next week because you're not getting one this week. And I am mixing my entertainment and my death. Page 6, Trans-Siberian Orchestra founder dies at the age of 61. As D-Lake knows, I go to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra every year. I have this man's autograph. Paul O'Neill, who founded the progressive metal band Trans-Siberian Orchestra, dies at the age of 61. University of South Florida's police spokesman Rena Reddick tells the Associated Press that O'Neill was found dead in his room by staff hotel at a Tampa Embassy Suites late Wednesday afternoon. She says there were no obvious signs of foul play, and a medical examiner is working to determine a medical cause. Maybe official cause. D-Lake, see if you can find what they said it was. The band says in a statement that O'Neill died from chronic illness. The band calls his death a profound and incredible loss to us all. My guess is maybe smoking.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra founder Paul O'Neill, dead at 61, producer and songwriter, had been suffering from quote-unquote chronic illness. Smokes that chronic, biatch.
Well, they were a largely Christian band. Not that Christians are immune to drug problems, but my guess isn't drugs, but it might have been.
I know. When I hear
it might have been.
Chronic joke.
Well, no, I mean, that kind of chronic ain't going to kill you. But I'm thinking it was cigarettes, lung cancer. An ongoing chronic illness is a lot of times lung cancer. If not, it's drug addiction or alcohol. But I don't think it would be with him. Maybe. I mean, let's face it. I don't care if he's a Christian or if he was, a devil horn throwing Satanist. Everybody has problems, so who knows? He could have been.
He began his music industry career as a personal assistant to manager David Krebs at Lieber Krebs, a management company that worked with Aerosmith, AC/DC, and others. O'Neill promoted tours in Japan and co-produced Aerosmith's 2 Classics Live volumes in the mid-'80s.
And Sabotage. And they mention it. Excellent band. Yes, let's listen to that. Yes, keep going.
Yeah. Around that time, he also forged a relationship with Sabotage. You say Sabotage, I say Sabotage. A dramatic power metal band from Tarpon Springs, Florida, producing their 1997 LP, Hall of the Mountain King, and each of their subsequent releases through 2001's Poets and Madmen. He also produced albums by Badlands, Heaven, and Metal Church. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, what a weird name. How did he come up with that, Sam?
There are 2 bands on 2 different continents made up of the same kinds of things.
Is that how they came about the name?
Yes, I go to see them every year. I've gone for the last 2 or 3 years. Do you remember the story I told you this year right after New Year's about how there were nobody scalping tickets because they actually sold the arena out legitimately? And then some guy ended up giving me his extra ticket for like $20. It was for them.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was for them. I go every Christmas. Well, they come to Cleveland after Christmas. It's like January 2nd, December 29th. It's the very last shows.
Well, I don't know if I want to risk playing any of these videos to get us banned, but it looks like a big production. A lot of people on stage.
Oh, play one and we'll talk over it. People, we have to do this. If we don't talk over the music that you're going to hear, then they won't let us monetize the video. And please donate if you wish at the correct views at hotmail.com. If it's for the media speaks, let me know so that DLA and I can use it accordingly. We're going to have.
We just lost the artist, and we're playing some of his stuff in memoriam, and YouTube's gonna ban us for that. Come on.
Really?
With this, and Sam sees it every year, and I want to know what it is, so we're gonna play a little bit of it. God.
Well, you picked a really soft one, but yes.
Oh, a soft one? Doesn't it get hard?
They get very hard.
So it starts out kind of like a graduation ceremony or something, right?
That's Canon D, the Christmas Carol.
This is the graduation.
They didn't do only Christmas carols, but they do. They're most famous for them.
I thought that was Wizards in Winter. That sounds like a good one, right?
This is amazing.
Is this a commercial or is this the song?
This is astounding. Watch this. Oh, this is
astounding. Watch this one. Oh, I like how the house is all lit.
No, that's somebody that did that. That's
the house lighting up. The house lighting up is someone made a video, but the music that we're listening to is from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yes,
right?
Listen to this. Yes, I want to find a video real quick too.
All right, so we're listening to. Okay, I really like the light show that's happening there. That's really cool.
All right, here we go.
But when they were in concert, I mean, I want to see.
It's coming, D-Lake. I got one for you right here.
Where's the guy though? What is he? What is the guy that passed away? What was he doing?
Pianist or orchestra leader? All right, D-Lake, are you ready? Are you ready? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Can you see? Okay, good. I'm right. Here we go.
I'm going to you.
I'm going to get the volume.
Okay. I know this song. Okay, Sam, don't play too much of it, but obviously that's.
Yeah, all right, hold on. Wait, let me. Blah blah blah. Talk over it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I see why Sam goes to that though, because there's lights and pyrotechnics and stage performance and all that, and it's I mean that is definitely something that I could see Sam very much being into.
Listen to the symphony.
Just paying extra for get the good seats and all that other crap, and him and the.
Listen to the symphony.
Okay. Something weird's going on your screen, Sam, so let's stay on me here. I don't want anyone to get your passwords.
Oh, you're all right. All right. No, you're fine. It's just offering me to share. All right, now listen real quick, because unfortunately we missed the part I wanted. How do you damn thing off? Listen to the end of this. Listen how they were taking.
Dan, so you can go to your favorite part of Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
There is a, that's Alex Skolnick from Testament, by the way. Listen to this. You've heard guitar players where they do these flurry solos really fast. They will have the entire orchestra do it at the same time that they do. Listen to this. Everybody in the orchestra has to play as fast as they do. And it's like that they keep going into these soft segments and then they blow into something really heavy like that. And it's just insane.
Sam, I think you're probably better than anyone. What's going on? Oh, that's hilarious.
What?
Your computer was showing me in reverse. That was pretty funny. All right, Sam. Great. So, someone we lost. What else do you have in entertainment? Go ahead. Or death.
All right. Let me see what I got. I've got another death. I got another death. I did.
Yeah.
Did I not? Unless I've already talked about him dying.
Who else?
No, I did. This is Jimmy Breslin. I think I got him last week, the news columnist. I do think I rested.
So that's good.
Maybe I didn't. But anyway, Jimmy Breslin is gone. He's a Pulitzer Prize winner. Daily News columnist, died at the age of 88. He was one of the biggest chroniclers ever. Unmatched prose is what they said he had. He was an unmade bed of a reporter with unkept hair. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we covered him. And anyway, and you mentioned the man had died.
Sam.
You mentioned the man, Alan Combs. Now, I know we talked about him dying before too.
Okay, we're not going to talk about. I know we talked about that. Look at my Google. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, cause of death. Jimmy Breslin dies. Already purple, Sam. So that means that I already looked this up.
I thought
we talked about it. Alan Combs. Alan Combs' death. I don't see any purple, so maybe we didn't talk about this yet. But earlier, Sam and I, in a private conversation, we were talking about Hannity and Combs. And, yeah, Alan Combs died in February, Sam.
No, I know that, but you said we didn't cover it. And I was like, well, that's important.
I'm pretty sure we did. We have to go back to our February broadcasts because I think we talked about it. I never really was a fan or liked him. I actually hated him in most regards, Sam. So I mean, did we mention when Rockefeller died, or?
I'm sure we did.
No,
all right. We got our here. Don't forget, friends. Next week you are going to get two, not one, but two updates for the science front. And make sure you're watching the Conservative Daily Post. There may be some interesting things going on in terms of changes there. And it has to do with yours truly. So
broadcasts, and everyone wants Sam to have good broadcasts, like we want the U.S. and Russia to have good relations, where this was going before we veered off course for wildly divergent topics. But it's something that we do every week. We cover, the obituary section. We also cover other things that we'll get to. But Sam, did you see that Russia just banned the gay Putin artwork?
No, but I'm not surprised.
Gay Putin artwork banned.
That's only going to.
Yeah. So basically, this artwork of Vladimir Putin was banned as being extremist. It's too extremist to see these pictures of Vladimir Putin. In fact, this video of me showing these pictures might actually get banned. Sam, forget the music.
Do me a favor. Can you make that the thumbnail for the show?
I'll make this right here the thumbnail of the show. View image. Let's blow that out.
I much prefer the.
Obama. Okay. On. We don't need Obama pick.
You could do that one, but I definitely think the Putin one should go. But you could do the Wang one. I'm on board. We're gonna push it today, friends. Let us know as we close out. What do you think about our thumbnail? What do you think?
What do you think about the fact? What do you think about the fact that all the gay is with? Oh no, there's some gay Putin gayness. I was gonna say all the gayness looks like him and Obama.
No, that's Trump gayness too. But yeah, please let us know, friends, exactly what you think about our thumbnail this week. And
should this be the thumbnail? Wait, we're getting music. Me or you? I don't see a speaker image on mine. Is that you or me? San Diego Bay, that must be me.
It's got to be you.
I don't know where that was playing.
Oh, wait.
Forget it.
Nope, it's you. All right. Well, D-Lake, are we jumping out? Or are we covering more? Are we jumping out?
Looking at my page right now. My screenshot.
Oh, yes. Before we get to the pussy, yes, it's true.
Destroying the Illusion with Jordan Sather. D-Lake's been in contact with this young man that we're trying to have on the show next week. We're hoping that he'll join us and it'll be a good one. So I just want to put the invitation out there. Is this the page that's playing the sound? Where is that sound coming from? I got multiple sounds playing, or Sam's playing sounds of D-Lake. It's going down.
Well, there goes monetization.
Check it out now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't have done that, but okay. Friends, you are listening to TMS Live. I don't know where you can find D-Lake at. I don't know. D-Lake, where could we possibly find you at?
Well, considering that the music was still playing, was the music playing on InfoWars? No, that couldn't have been right. All right, Sam, people can find me on the internet, just like Jordan Sather did earlier this week by, well, I sent him an email, but I said just look up D-Lake for Prez, David Lake. Look for the Captain America shield. You can watch some of my videos. I'm not NSA. I don't know who you are, but let's get to know one another. And then we subsequently became friends on Facebook so that we could be in contact.
Is that what you told me? You didn't know that you weren't NSA?
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, dude, what's your time zone? And like a couple things about you. I'm like, I can't just NSA search you, so why don't you just tell me? And he's like, good to hear you're not NSA. I don't know.
Hey, Jordan, we're NSA. Run. It's all a prop.
I think, obviously, I'm hoping that Jordan will join us next week. Maybe he'll watch this show and be like, okay, these guys are cool enough. I'll be on their show. You know, we'll talk news. Yeah. We'll have things taken care of with the little pussy over here. I got to go.
We will. D-Lake has a piece of bread. He's going to put the cat down, put another piece of bread on top, and lunch is served. You can find me at the correct views at hotmail.com at Conservative Daily Post.
Oh, no. I just found it. The reason why it was in a separate window, that only happens on bump. Sam, if your Conservative Daily Post was responsible for bringing up that second webpage that was playing all that fucking interruptive music, then I'm going to be really upset because I don't know why that second page came up.
Well, you were playing Chromo D. I guarantee the Conservative Daily Post wasn't playing.
No, it's not. Fine. Chromo D. Sam, you're hilarious. LL Cool J. All right, no, it's Cool J Rap. All right, D-Like for Prez, themediaspeaks.com, the DOT to the COM on your face. Sam?
Pour juice on your chin.
How the way he says that.